Okay, today I'm going to show you the program Diffit. It really is a game changer. This particular tool, this AI tool, is one that can really take some things off your plate as a teacher. It's going to create resources and assignments for your students with just a few clicks. It's Diffit. It is free to educators up until March 1st, so you have a month to try it out. And their little tagline here, get just right resources, is pretty good because you can get resource for literally anything. Just typing in a topic or theme here. You can copy and paste the link to an article or a website or a video from YouTube, as long as it has closed captionings and or a transcript. You could also just type in any text of a passage you're reading or an excerpt from that passage. And then you just put that information into the cell there. So I've already got one loaded up in my clipboard. So I want Diffit to create some resources for me on the poem A Dream Deferred by Langston Hughes. I also wanted to include some historical context about the Harlem Renaissance and then make a comparison to some of Maya Angelou's poems. You choose the reading level, 2nd grade all the way to 11th grade. I'm going to put it right there in the sweet spot, 10th grade. And then you choose the language. At that point, you just click the button, Generate Resources. In just a matter of seconds, Diffit generates your resources. It starts with a picture. And if you click on that picture over on the right, there's some alternative pictures that you might want to choose from. And as we scroll down, we will see that we have our adapted reading passage. Remember, we set this at a 10th grade level, but right here, if you wanted to do some differentiation for the different reading levels in your classroom, you could simply click and change that to meet those needs. Remember, 2nd grade all the way through 11th. As I continue to scroll down, you'll see that it gives me a bullet pointed summary, some key vocabulary words, some multiple choice questions, some short answer questions, and some open-ended prompts. All that was done in seconds. You can also edit that here. You can add additional vocabulary words. You can edit and augment what the initial offering is through the generation. Next is where I think Diffit really changes the game. So at the top of the screen, there's a green button that says Get Student Activities. Click the button and look at this. This is the Diffit Export Library based on the objective that you established on that opening screen. There are printable things. There are assignments that will go directly into a Google slide. There's a Google form quiz. And with just a click of the button, you can access those. Vocabulary practice, claims, evidence, whatever fits your need. And you'll see there's a lot of those teacher education acronyms. It's a pretty robust menu of items that you can choose from, depending on what your needs are. So since we were doing some analysis, let's go ahead and select this group discussion interactive assignment. I haven't looked at it, so let's see what it comes up with. We just click Open Slides, and this Google slide deck will be placed into your... Now let's take a look at what Diffit created for us. You can see that we have a Google slide presentation. It opens with an opening slide that has all of the instructions that a teacher would need. I think this would be perfect for a substitute in a pinch, right? Just with a couple clicks. I'm going to go a couple slides, slide by slide, just to show you how nicely this is done. So It starts with sort of a warm-up activity. It has the vocabulary. It breaks up the reading so students can look at it in small chunks and take notes. All of these text boxes here are interactive, so students can write in there. There are multiple choice questions that are embedded. There's short answer questions that are embedded. And remember that this is a partner activity. So there's a slide that leads students into a partner discussion and an opportunity to write down the responses of their peers with pretty good questions. In what ways do you see resilience and strength portrayed in the text? Have you demonstrated resilience and strength in your own life? I love these connections to students' personal experiences. We're going to continue down. And as you can see, this is pretty good. It's a 19 slide presentation that was made in just seconds. Now, obviously you would go back, you would polish it. You could go back and revise the actual prompt that began this whole process, but I think you're going to find that Diffit can really save you some time and create some pretty good resources for your students. Check it out. Diffit.